Gillette World Sport visits the John McEnroe Tennis Academy, where the search is on for America's next tennis star.
I grew up in New York, so I mean, I'm biased, but I think New York's the greatest city in the world, and I had a lot of success here. So it's sort of in the vein of how I grew up, leading what some would consider a normal life, participating in other sports, and not focusing exclusively on tennis at a super early age. I think nowadays kids play too much. They burn out even earlier than before. They're focusing entirely on it maybe at 10, and I just think that's a big mistake. And if you want to do that, parents want to do that, they can still go to the Boletaries of the world and move to Florida when they're 7. I'd like to be the option where people that actually live in this area, in this great city, have this chance to make it. It's an incredible place, and I'm proud to be part of it.
What this academy offers is everything that is integral to the success of tennis, which is technical coaching, on-court development, off-court performance, fitness, nutrition, conditioning, and mental toughness. The modern game of tennis has changed so much, so now it really is all about athleticism. John really believes in what we're doing here in the performance side, which is developing long-term athletic development and making sure that these are kids that are athletic and then can become great tennis players.
Staying low and go! Good. Quick. Good.
You like to build kids from the ground up. It's all about footwork, and it's all about being able to recruit and understand how your body functions. And when they understand how to use their body to push up, push off, uncoil, generate power, generate speed, then it translates back on the court.
When John was a player, no one had like a conditioning coach. There wasn't such a thing. Players would maybe do running, they'd run distances or whatever to try to get an aerobic pace. Now, tennis players are training like triathletes. It's that physically demanding. And we are very, very lucky to have unbelievable performance coaches here. So they've taken our academy to a completely another level with our off-court stuff. When someone knows that they could go all day and not peter out, and they're going to be more physical than their opponent, it's a huge mental edge.
For me, the mental toughness is as important to the game as the physical, and I believe the two go hand in hand. And I have this saying that you suffer for success, and suffering for success is about being put in uncomfortable situations and making them push through so that they understand in a 5th set or a 3rd set in 110-degree weather, all of that, that you can get there, and you have to believe in yourself because you've done it before.
It's like a restaurant in a way. I mean, you can go to a great restaurant. If the person that owns it's never there, I think that it loses its allure pretty quickly. And I think I like to be around young kids that are sort of eager and hungry. So that helps me stay young, and hopefully I can sort of impart some of the things that I've learned over the years. So, when I'm around, I'm here 5 days a week. Hey, keep the swing short, okay? Let's try again.
He's very hands-on. He gets out there and he gives you John McEnroe tips, which are pretty incredible to watch. It's brilliant. It's commentating and getting an insight that, is such a luxury to have.
I don't say, like, look, everyone's got to play like I do. I mean, people don't do that anymore. At the same time, one of the things that I'd like to bring to an academy, especially my own, would be a situation where I taught kids how to volley, because it's sort of like a lost art. All right, quick questions, okay? How many people here, boys or girls, think they're better at net than they are at the baseline? Is anyone here? The game, there's much more power. Kids are swinging for the fences at 10 years old. I understand that the game's not the same as it was, where they can't just kamikaze, come to net, and that's going to do it. But ultimately, anyone's better if they have more options to go to.
Good ball. Decision making is a big thing. Our academy, we really worry about the tactics that these players play, making sure that they understand what shot to hit and when to hit it. We play a lot of tactical games. Every game we play has some sort of strategy to it, and we obviously critique the players, help them what they did right, what they did wrong, but we like them to really figure it out on their own. Every second on the court, it's got to be the best second of their life. That's good. You're working hard.
The ultimate dream would be open up for sort of inner city kids in New York City so that this game became more affordable to more people, and to have a #1 player in the world, a man and a woman. That would be my goal. I see a good group of 17, 18-year-olds coming up, and there's a group of those kids pushing each other, and I think that will help us ultimately. Not seeing many kids out of New York make it for a long time, it'd be nice to be part of sort of a renaissance or see another great player come out of New York.